Hey, good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Oh, hold on. Let me give y'all a word of the day. Word of the day, word of the day. We gonna find one. Hey. Hope everybody's having a beautiful afternoon. Okay. I love y'all. Jesus loves y'all more. Okay. I'm on this lovely Sunday at work, getting homework done because I'm not gonna fall behind on homework. School costs too much, okay? Hey. I love you too. Okay, so the verse of the day today is, let's see. When I said my foot is slipping, your love, O Lord, supported me. When anxiety was great within me, your consultation brought joy to my soul. Psalms 94, 18 through 19. So, I actually like that. I actually don't know what that really means. I'm good. How are you? I am from Arkansas. I'm from Arkansas. I'm good. How are you? The word of the day is prowess. Prowess? That's a weird word. Prowess. 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 I'm good. How are you? Did I say that? Y'all got me sound like an NPC. I know I just said how I was doing. Yay. I mean, hey, I'm happy. Aren't you happy? Prowess refers to someone's great ability, skill, or talent for something specified, as in the pop star's vocal powers or a lawyer of great powers. So, I ain't never heard of this word before. Prowess. That's nice. It refers to someone's great ability, skill, or talent for something specified. Use that word today, y'all. If someone's good at pottery or like anything like that. My name is Serenity. That's my name. Y'all don't be trying to look me up, okay? My name is Serenity. How's y'all's day today? Or what do y'all have planned today? Are you talking because of my nose ring? Is it my nose ring that makes y'all feel like that? Okay. I did not mean to do this, but actually, I think I'm gonna write these questions down so I can answer them, because why not? Why don't we work smarter, not harder? Okay? Okay? Work smarter, not harder. Always. Because college is not hard, y'all. College is not hard at all. Like, for real. Okay. Does my nose piercing make y'all think that I am bi, though? Hey. Okay, let me get some paper. Some paper in here. Is everybody having a good day? I hope y'all are having a good day. And if you do have a bad moment, don't make it a bad day. It's a bad moment. And bad moments don't last long at all. What you laughing at? What's funny? I look crazy right now. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done my hair in like up 10 days. Haven't done my hair, y'all. Like, I must don't care about myself enough. Like, look at this. I need a haircut. Love you. Okay, we're gonna get a pen. Okay. Serenity. Yes, I'm at work. I didn't even know you said that. It just came up, that's why. I'm at work. Argentina. Hey. We got the Ukraine. We got Argentina. Who else? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Okay, I don't know flags like that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know the United States has one of the worst educational systems in the world. I'm not gonna act like I didn't pay attention to geography. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know what flag that is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying I'm stupid or slow. I didn't pay attention anyways. I was a busybody. I like spelling and stuff like I don't like English major necessarily, or like math major. Like, I don't like them as a separate thing. Like, I like them together. Like, if I can have math and English together, then no. Your name is Iraq? Okay, okay. Don't be trolling. Is that really your name? Okay, so everybody just trolling. Right. Don't be trolling. Definitely if it's being like, don't be in here being rude. Like, I don't like that. I have 4 names, y'all. I have 4 names. Love you. Okay. I wish it was my birthday. My birthday's next month. How'd you know? How'd you know? I would hate for my bosses to hear me. I'm like, girl, get out that phone. I wish it was my birthday. My birthday next month, boo. You already know. Thank you, though. Thank you. I love that. Thank you in advance. I love you. Thank you. Do a dance. Do a dance. Wait. Wait. Okay, that's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. Unless you hear that. It was exactly why I don't be doing nothing. How many sisters do I have? I have like 4. I have 4 sisters. I have a lot of sisters. A lot. Y'all have any siblings? You Muslim? You juiced. What that mean? What that mean? What that mean? What do that mean? I don't know. I ain't never heard that lingo before. What that right there? What they did right there? What they did right there? You Muslim? Okay, okay. Okay. You been Muslim your whole life? I don't know what he's talking about. 3-point stance, 3-point stance, another 3-point stance, 3-point stance. Like, your whole life? Your whole life. And a 3-point stance, 3-point stance, and a... Okay. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm just doing stuff now. Cause like, I need to be doing homework. If I'm being real. Next question. Muslim. Wait, so am I saying it right? So it's not me, M-U-S-L-I-M, it's M-O-S-L-M? Me what? I'm not. Honestly, I don't like to really talk. I like religion. I'm not gonna say like I'm the most Christian in the world, because I still think about spirituality into it, because when you talk to God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, it's all a spiritual thing. It's not, you see what I'm saying? Like, spirituality and Christianity has to go hand in hand. They have to. It makes sense. Like, you can't tell me that spirituality doesn't make sense in any religion. Like, spirituality is a real thing. If you're talking to God, 9 times out of 10, you're talking to a spirit. You get what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping. I might be tripping. I really don't know. I just see it like that because if you're talking to God, you're probably talking to a spirit. He's omnipresent. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. That's just me, though. I'm not a genius. If I was a genius, I wouldn't be here. Excuse me. Hello. How are you? Y'all, that's so funny. That just made me think of her. Like, oh my gosh, she was like, hello. How are you? What? How are you? She is so cute. She's so cute. She's like, hello. How are you? How are you, sweetie pie? Num num chicken dum. That's so funny. Y'all, even if I got famous one day, I'll still go to school. I'll be like Megan Thee Stallion. Yes, I would still go to school if I got rich. Why wouldn't I? I got the money to pay for it now. Definitely if I started. No, there's no way I'm going to quit. No. No. Mm-mm. What is y'all dream vacation? Mine is I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii and go swim with the pigs. That sounds fun. And ride ATVs and make campfires on the beach. Let's go to the beach, no way. Who wouldn't want to go to the beach? No, like, weirdly. I love the beach. I love to get my feet wet. I love to get my hair wet. I just like to be wet, you know? I love the thought of water. I love water. You see what I'm saying? Not just the coconut water. You know, I like water. It's just nice. You see what I'm saying? That's my problem now. Okay. I'm so glad I did a whole page for this last one because I do mathematicals. How to write a formula down and all that good jazz. Chapter 1 homework. Let's do Tuesday. Wait, what the heck? I gotta watch this video. It's like coconut water. Coconut water. That's so funny how I was just singing Nicki Minaj. And then I started singing coconut water. Yeah, I want to go to the beach, and I know what, coconut water and that song should be mashed together. Somebody get the DJ and tell them mash that song together. Somebody tell, if you know a DJ right now, tell them to mash that song together right now. Mash it up. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Like what? Let's go to the beach, and then away. They're gonna fly. I'm meant to fly and touch the sky. Let's do this one last time. One last time. Would y'all think, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Would y'all think I was doing drugs? Probably so. Probably so. Here's Johnny. Okay. Y'all, I swear I'm just going off my intrusive thoughts. That's why I don't be on live. I just be saying shit. Like, here's Johnny. Y'all see him letting my eyebrows grow up? Look how bushy my eyebrows actually are. I've been cutting them to like as small as this pen thing. thingy. I don't know what to call it. The ink cartridge holder. Look at my eyebrows. You see how thick my eyebrows are compared to what I used to have them things looking like the 90s then. This all I had was a little strip of skin meat of eyebrow. I ain't had none of this. I ain't had none of this. I ain't had none of this. I cut all that. I had to let them go. Like, look how thick they get. My eyebrows be thick, y'all. Like, the fuck? That's nice. That's nice. That's nice to know. She, I don't remember that, and she said that video. I gotta watch it again just to understand my homework. Oh my God. I cannot right now. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking dying, bro. Yeah, I ain't made for. I ain't made for it. I ain't made for it, bro. It sound like I'm constipated. That's not it, bro. Ugh. Good heavens. I'm very much so down with the team. You hear me? Down with the team. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Down with the team. Stop playing. Down with the. All that, 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 all that. My phone's about to die, actually. And I don't know how much longer y'all gonna be on here. That's if I decide to plug my phone up. But I don't know. I don't feel like plugging my phone up, to be real. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I do not be caring if my phone could die any moment.
So this is our first Friday video for Friday, August 21st. But I want to show you something real quickly because I forgot to mention this in class on Wednesday. If you need to access any of your textbook resources, go to one of the chapter resources folders. There's one for each of the 13 chapters we'll cover. Here you'll see your homework assignment, your textbook. So if I click on this, I need to have my pop-up blocker turned on. Here's your textbook links. I also have some solutions and these Wiley Plus slides that are provided by your textbook publisher. So again, I had a question about this immediately after class ended, and it was one of the things I meant to talk about in class and I forgot. Okay, so now let me pull up that textbook. We're just going to hit a couple of, a bit of terminology. I'm skipping the first few pages of the chapter, but I would encourage you to review that. I'm going to start talking here about the 4 financial statements. Okay, they're listed here. Your income statement, your retained earnings statement, your balance sheet, and your statement of cash flows. So this is on about page 11 in your textbook. I'm going to talk about each one for a few minutes, and then we'll see what we're going to do next. Give me a moment to switch gears. Okay, so the income statement. Let me make sure that I'm sharing this with you. Yes, okay. The income statement is comprised of revenues and expenses. So the next question you probably have is, what's a revenue? So the textbook definition says, let me see what the textbook definition says. I always give my definition, but I'm not seeing a definition for revenues very quickly. Give me a moment. I always like to start with the textbook information and then give you mine. But anyway, I'm not having luck right now. So let's just go to my definition. When we sell our products or our services. So think about someone that sells services. I'm a CPA. I don't provide you with a product. Like if today I went to lunch at Chick-fil-A, they gave me a product. They sold me a product that generated revenue for Chick-fil-A. But if I do your tax return, I'm providing a service to you. And when I provide that service and I charge you $100 to do your tax return, that is revenue for my business. So that will go on your income statement. And your expenses are costs of doing business. So let's think about what's a cost of doing business. So a cost of doing business is going to be paying the light bill, paying your employees. Any expenses or costs associated with your business are considered to be an expense. Okay, I gave you a couple of examples, but there are lots more. Advertising, I can't remember if I said insurance, but all of your utilities, all of your taxes, your supplies, those kind of things are all going to be expenses. Now, on our income statement, to determine if we have made a profit, we take revenues less our expenses, and that equals that's net income, or if it's a negative number, it's a loss. So if this is $1,000 and our expenses are $200, which is, probably not likely, but it could happen. Okay, when we subtract this, 1,000 minus 200 is $800. That is net income.
Hold on. Wait. We gotta figure out formulas, y'all. So we're gonna calculate net income given with the numbers I have right now. I am not very good at math. Not gonna lie to you. Actually, I'm pretty terrible at it. But fuck it, we ball. You sacrifice all the time, so fuck it. You gotta get through shit to get to where the fuck you want. Ew. So, yeah. We're gonna sacrifice that we're dumb as fuck when it comes to math. Don't like this shit at all. Can't lie to you. Like, don't like decimals, fractions, none of that shit. Like, I'm not joking. I don't like math, bro. I've been awarded to go to STEM schools, actual STEM schools. But I'm not with the mathematics. The science and shit is cool. technology is cool. You know, math though, I can do environments, science and technology and environmental science, stuff like that. I can do all types of science, but I know math is involved with science. That's the only way I can deal with math. I can't deal with math on its own. Nah. I gotta deal with math as a I gotta deal with math. It has to be a half of half. I can't deal with math as a whole. It fucking sucks. It sucks. I hate this build beans. It sucks. Okay. Revenues. Less expenses. Salaries, advertising, utilities, rent, repair. If I'm right, revenue. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I got it at this store. It was like a little thrift store. And they said they was trying so hard to get someone to buy it. And I was a lucky one. I love it. It's Hello Kitty and her bow is so cute. Like, hold on. Let me go up close. It's so cute. Like, I love her. Love her down. You see why I have like pink. Like, I love to match everything. Like with my earrings, everything has to match. Everything has to match. Like my toes, I freaking hate filters. My toes are pink, so pink French tip. So yeah, and I have 2 rings on my hands, and then like 2 rings on my toes. I love to match. Everything has to match. Everything has to be like symmetrical. Like I'm gonna get this side of my nose pierced, so everything will be symmetrical. So yeah, I love that. I love symmetry, even though my face isn't like all the way symmetrical, but I love that things that make it symmetrical, or like make me appear asymmetrical. So yeah, thank you. But yeah.
But let's say that our expenses are $1,300. When we do the math here, we get a negative number, and that is a net loss. Okay, what we like to see is the $200 example so that we have a profit. Okay, net income is the same thing as having a profit. Okay, now let's go to the balance sheet. Sorry, I skipped one. Statement of retained earnings. Okay, the statement of retained earnings shows how much net income is retained in the business. Okay, so our formula here is we start with retained earnings at the beginning of the period.
Okay, so I just gotta figure out which one I want to be the lowest expense. So as long as I still have a profit, I'm gonna be okay. But my less expensive expense is $800. But I'm still not mad if I do a $5,000 expense for salary, because that's the cost of doing business. You have to pay your employees. You have to pay your utilities. Well, this is just salary, so this is just employees. I have utilities, advertising, rent, repairs. I might need somebody to explain this to me. Let me look at something. Okay. That's on 1%. I'm tripping. They're not showing me nothing. Okay. How we getting that income? Wait. Wait. Okay, so next income. 7. Okay. Well, let's get to doing math. What's my favorite food? I really don't have favorite food. I have a certain type of food I really love, and that's soul food. I love soul food. I love chicken wings. I love greasy, fried, fat food. I love it. Give me collard greens. Give me collard greens. No cap. Give me collard greens with some hot sauce and some mustard. Oh my mama. I love soul food. I love soul food. No cap. I love soul food so much. That's my favorite thing to eat, my favorite thing to cook. Like, I love soul food. What's your favorite food? I'm finna mess my charger up. It's okay though. We ball. But I feel bad for my charger. I just got this charger back. Okay. This is gonna be hard because I wish I could change the orientation. And I can't change the orientation of my video. I don't even know what that is. But, okay. I fuck with that. Whatever that is. I don't know what it is. But, whatever you're eating and you like it. You love it, I like it. Okay. Okay, we gotta do this math. So first, we're gonna find the gross profit. But I don't think I have all these things to find this right now. Both 1, 2, and 3. Sales revenue. We ain't got that. No, we ain't got all that. I ain't got. Do I have a pet? No, I don't. Income before income taxes. Okay, I'm irritated right now. I don't like math. This is exactly why I need a tutor for math. For real. This is irritating me. And I'm trying to figure out.
And our expenses are $200, which is, probably not likely, but it could happen. Okay, when we subtract this, 1,000 minus 200 is $800. That is net income.
So right now, I'm thinking, I'm really finna ask her how to do this because I'm about to lose my brain when it comes to math. I really do hate math, y'all. Like, ain't no joke. I need help with this. I feel so stupid. I feel stupid when I do math. Like, for real, I know I'm not stupid. It's just irritating.
What's the difference between an income statement and a balance sheet? An income statement shows how much revenue you generated or how much expenses you incurred over a period of time. For example, from January to the...
Okay. So, that means I probably have to add all the expenses up. Cool. Let's try that then. 5,000 plus 1,500. 1,050. Why the fuck did I do that? 800 and 650. Cool. So, all together, our expenses, actually, let me check myself. Let me check myself because I know how I get when it comes to math. But I still feel like it's wrong because I don't know what the formula is, so I'm kind of scared. I think I know the formula is revenue minus the expenses, and I just added all the expenses would make sense, right? Maybe. I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. I wish I was a human calculator. Okay. I'm still gonna ask her. I feel like I should. $5,000 plus 1,500. That's wrong. Plus 1,050. 1,500. Thank you. Okay, I can't count. Yeah. I hate numbers. Happy Sunday. I was definitely like $50 more off. Let me just redo this in my Dubai. Okay. Okay. Dubai. What makes you want to go to Dubai? This is where I messed up at. Water vibes. Okay. Okay, so I was wrong. It is 9,000. If this is not close to the answer, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna ask her though. What's the right equation for it? Have to be happy. Sometimes I get sad too. So, you know, hey, it's a balance. It's a balance. It's a balance. But I get sad. Trust me, I get sad. It's okay. Happiness is only just a moment, just like a bad moment is just a bad moment. So, you have joy. You have joy is probably the best experience you can have as a human, to have joy. Like, that's one of the best experience you can have, is to have joy. And forgiveness, grace, to be like, to just have unconditional love. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, to be very forgiving, very loving, very open, very caring, very empathetic, you know. It is 1:33 p.m. over here. Yee! Yankee City, basically. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Equation. Equation, right? Now I gotta look it up. I've been out of school for too long. I don't know none of my mathematical words anymore. No. They are formulas. You're doing accounting? Okay. It's called formulas. Okay. I never think that they're called formulas. Mm, No. I'm good. How you doing? I mean, kinda, maybe. Kinda, maybe. It's weird. Don't ask me. I just work here, Ellie. I just work here. Okay. Anyway.
For Chick-fil-A. But if I do your tax return, I'm providing a service to you. And when I provide that service and I charge you $100 to do your tax return, that is revenue for my business. So that will go on your income statement. And your expenses are costs of doing business. So let's think about what's a cost of doing business. So a cost of doing business is going to be paying the light bill, paying your employees. Any expenses or costs associated with your business are considered to be an expense. Okay, I gave you a couple of examples, but there are lots more. Advertising, I can't remember if I said insurance, but all of your utilities, all of your taxes, your supplies, those kind of things are all going to be expenses. Now, on our income statement, to determine if we have made a profit, we take revenues less our expenses, and that equals that's net income, or if it's a negative number, it's a loss. So if this is $1,000 and our expenses are $200, which is, probably not likely, but it could happen. Okay, when we subtract this, 1,000 minus 200 is $800. That is net income. But let's say that our expenses are $1,300. When we do the math here, we get a negative number, and that is a net loss. Okay, what we like to see is the $200 example so that we have a profit. Okay, net income is the same thing as having a profit. Okay, now let's go to the balance sheet. Sorry, I skipped one. Statement of retained earnings. Okay, the statement of retained earnings shows how much net income is retained in the business. Okay, so our formula here is we start with retained earnings at the beginning of the period plus net income. It's just wanting to recognize a formula there. Sorry. So this is our formula. Up here we have revenues minus expenses. Give us net income or net loss. Down here, we have retained earnings at the beginning of the period plus net income less dividends paid. We'll talk about dividends in a couple of days, equals the retained earnings at the end of the period. Okay, so let's say that our beginning retained earnings were $5,000. We have net income of $800, and let's assume that we paid dividends of $100. When we do the math here, we now have retained earnings at the end of the period for $5,700. Okay, so look at what happened first. Up here for number one, we did the income statement, and we got, my keyboard's acting crazy. Probably just me, but yeah, something has frozen up here, so I just need a moment. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is calculate net income. And then this $800 net income comes down here to our retained earnings. Okay. Okay. And then our third financial statement is a balance sheet. A balance sheet is comprised of assets. Assets are the good things in a company. Okay? They're the things that a business owns. Cash, buildings, equipment, those kind of things are our assets. We also have liabilities, amounts owed by a business. And then we have retained earnings, which we calculated up here. Retained earnings at the end of the period, that's your number that's going to go here. Now, there's a formula called the accounting equation that says assets must equal liabilities plus stockholders' equity.
Pretty bad.